Hello Aries, welcome to your monthly reading. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading, so aspects may apply to you or to other people or someone else close to you in your life, so take it as it resonates. I work with the 12 houses of the zodiac, astrological guidance, goddess guidance, and destiny cards. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm also on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Otherwise, if you're interested in booking a private reading, then you can go to my website. The link is in the drop down box below. Right, let's see what we have for you now. Okay, first house we have is the 12th house. This is the house of the unconscious. Then we have 4th house, which is to do with home and family, your roots, your foundation. And then we've got 1st house, which is to do with the physical body, also your life force, your vitality, your charisma. It's also how you are setting sail in the world. You know, what direction you are trying to push forward in, your personal independence and so on. Okay, let's see what astrological guidance we have for these 3 houses. These are going to form the main areas of interest for you for this month, sort of areas of focus. Okay, first one is Pluto transformation. So quite a bit moving under the surface there, behind the scenes, a lot going on. Let's see if we can get some more for 4th house, Mars force. There's some energetic application required here. And then we've got fire element desire, 1st house. So you're getting, this can manifest in a variety of different ways. Perhaps getting more energy to initiate or start something, or it could be that you are wanting to just push forward on something. Bottom of the deck is void of course, moon missing. So you need to just hold your horses on some action that you're wanting to take, or perhaps something you want to initiate here, but just to this is going to apply in some area here. It's just saying keep your course steady for the moment until this period passes. Let's get some goddess guidance now. Coventina purification. Okay, so you need to clear out a few things. It could be old programming, ancestral things. It's also, what you're taking in, media, the company of others. Could be a variety of things. Then for 4th house, inner wisdom. Use your inner wisdom at this time. This is your 4th house. Let's get one more. We've got bust, independent. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Mawu, Mother Earth, which is all to do with environmentalism, but also staying grounded and doing things which are going to benefit the earth in some way. Okay, so let's just get a destiny card as well. Okay, enthusiasm. All right, so we'll get to that. So this is coming up with this Mars force card, and also with the fire element card, enthusiasm. All right, so let's have a look here. So we've got 12th house, as I said, is everything to do with the unconscious. So this is everything that's going on in the background, your unconscious life. So this can be everything to do with um, your belief systems, sort of your mysticism, your meditation, your spiritual life, things like that. It's also the house of retreat and withdrawal, reflection, looking inward. It can also be about dreams and so on. And also, possibly it's a lot about a psychic awareness at this time. So you may be doing a lot of work to clear out old programming, as I said, ancestral things, ancestral programming. This could be timelines from past lives and coming right down your line. There's a lot that can come in with this. It's also about your karmic inheritance and so on. So this is why I feel ancestral keeps coming up for me. This is what I'm thinking now. And there's some sort of purification going on. So I feel you're doing a lot of work at this time. And it may be happening while you're sleeping. And while you're in sort of lucid dreaming state, you're clearing out a tremendous amount. You're clearing up a lot of cycles at this time. This is why you've got Pluto transformation coming in for you as well. So Pluto transformation, this is all about cycles. This is about endings and beginnings, and this is why you have transformation. So I feel that you're ending a lot of cycles, you're beginning, you're sort of in that transition before you start new cycles again. And at this time in the world, with the ascension process that is occurring now, there's a great deal of this happening. And this is incredibly complex and multi-level, multi-dimensional, but for you, practically here now in this life, this is about working with the cycles and with the life forces that are around you and swirling around you and what is within you as well. You may be downloading a tremendous amount of information. You may be astral traveling. You may be doing a lot of work while you're asleep. And it's also about purging and clearing and getting rid of things that no longer suit you. And this can be ideas, ways of life, limiting beliefs. This can be sort of unconscious issues, as I said, karmic things, spiritual debts, anything to do with that. It's all about everything that is under the surface. Now, the unconscious rules about 90% of your life. So this carries, it's like the basket of everything, and so it's everything behind the scenes, a great deal. It may be sort of addictions for some of you as well, but it's certainly about your mysticism and also about healing. So with the Pluto transformation, once you get rid of things that no longer serve you, you make room for new energy, and that brings in healing. So there's a lot to do with that occurring at this time. There may be quite a few struggles going on. For some of you, you may be really wrestling with quite a few things, even if it's purely, under the surface, not actually conscious. There's a lot going on. There's a lot turning and maneuvering behind the scenes within you. And this is very important. It's a hugely important cycle, this. Things from underneath, things from under the surface will be rising up. Now, this can be simple things like secrets or hidden feelings or hidden emotions, or just things that have been hidden in your life. And this can be talents, abilities, aspects of your spiritual life, aspects of your mysticism, which you have not perhaps accessed at this time, can be rising up now, have been activated in some way. But there's a lot of clearing that has to be done in order to bring the new things in. And the reason why I say that is because you've got Coventina purification at the top. So it's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. So this goes towards things like media, things that you're taking in. And this can be through visually, through your eyes, things like television. Just steer clear. Media, limit that. Only be looking at things which are pleasing and enjoyable and uplifting for you. You're going to have to really be quite strict about that. Also, what you're hearing. So anything that's coming into your body, what you're eating, and what you're drinking, all of these things make a big difference. So some sort of detox is required, some sort of purification. But it's also saying that if you are already doing this, if you are already on this path and you are doing a lot to try and uplift your frequency and your vibration through your diet, through what you're watching, through everything that you're doing, then it's saying that you're doing a really good job, and just to keep going with that because it's working. Okay, so see where you are with that. Most people are sort of have got one leg in one and one leg in the other, so they are doing some things, but they still need to do more. Others are doing quite a bit. And sometimes you just feel a little bit tired. You get to the point where you're just tired, and you need to rest. So this is also about resting in between these purges and changes and shifts. But it really is about watching everything that you take into your body, in whichever way it's coming in. And to be, really, really diligent and careful about that at this time, simply because we're entering, we're in a really washing machine cycle at this point, and we're coming almost to the rinse cycle now. So we've got a lot happening. All of us are in the same situation. Everybody is purging and moving through cycles, uplifting themselves, changing their frequency, jumping timelines. There's a tremendous amount going on. So it can be unbelievably exhausting. So you need to rest, but also to just watch everything that is occurring. What you listen to as well. This can be what other people say, and just what you're tuning into at the moment. Just be really discerning. And if you are already doing that, then just keep going, because it is working. But you've got a lot happening behind the scenes. And there's some sort of transformation occurring. It could be multiple transformations, but I do feel there's a lot of ancestral clearing going on as well. Then the reason why I think ancestral is important is because you've got the fourth house here. So the fourth house is everything to do with your house, your actual, where you are currently residing. So it can be the actual physical structure, or it's just where you're living at the moment. So it's your home. It can also be the people in your home, or the atmosphere in your home. That all comes in with the fourth house. It's also your connection to your ancestry, to your roots, your foundation, your ethnic identity, your ancestral line. All of that comes in with this. So it's where you've come from. It all comes in under the fourth house. Okay, so there's some, we've got Mars force coming in here. So you may be having a few people around you in your home environment which are starting to irritate you a little bit, or they're just putting you under pressure, or you just feel pressured, that you feel challenged in some way. Mars is the god of war, so you may feel that sort of irritation or that frustration rising up in you, that others are not basically on the same page as you, or that you are just in a different space at this time. And you may very well be, because of your 12th house has been activated at this time. So this is just to say, just be careful with your energy. Don't rush, don't force things to happen, don't force your opinion or your observances, or your what you're seeing on others. Just literally keep focusing on yourself. Do other things in your home environment to raise the vibration, raise the frequency. It's also that you may be getting the urge to do something within your home environment, or to do something within your family line. As I said, this could very well be purely energetic and be purely ancestral. A lot of transformational work being done, as I said, while you're sleeping. So there's some sort of you're driven to do certain things, or you will be driven to do certain things. But certainly this is a fire has been lit. So whether this is purely happening on an energetic level, or it's actually physically manifesting within your home environment or your family environment, but there's a lot of energy coming down. Just keep your temper in check. Keep moving through various obstacles or challenges, or any kind of defensive actions that you feel you may have to take. But it's certainly it's moving forward. You need to be moving forward. There's energy with this card. Just manage it so that it's methodical and systematic, and then you will be able to harness the very best from this card. Otherwise, you could be driving too far, too hard, and so on, and that's where the force comes in. But it certainly is something has been lit. Some sort of motivating energy is with you now. And this can be very inspirational to others as well. It can be very inspirational. So the people that are around you can be inspired by the example that you're setting. And so just stay neutral, but work steadily towards what it is that you are wanting to do. With this here, I mean, it could be literally something physically with the actual home. So this could be a renovation or a change of residence. some sort of rearrangement or change to do with the actual physical home, and you may be, harnessing all the energy you need now to get this project on the go. It could very well be about that. We've also got Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So there's some, as I said, there is some sort of action being required here, whether this, as I said, is purely on an energetic level or whether there's some physical action with you in your home environment which you need to take action on. It could literally just be rearranging the space that you live in, making it better, more conducive to what you do, or it could be that you may have to confront certain people within your home environment, or you just need to set certain rules or move forward in a very specific way. But you need to tap into your inner wisdom at this time to know what is the action, what it is that is required of you. There's some sort of initiation or some sort of action that is required, some sort of movement forward. But you've certainly got the energy, or you're harnessing it now, going forward. It's just saying that your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, your higher self knows exactly what to do. There's a full moon here. So full moon may be important. There's a lot of moon energy going on at the moment, and this is going right through till the end of the year. There's a tremendous amount of points of tense energy which we are now having till the end of the year. Really, really important change. So check the next full moon, or just find that full moon energy is important in some way. But this is about wisdom. This is about accessing that. And ask for angelic help. There are wings there in the background. So it's about accessing this core wisdom that you already have. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You could be decluttering. You could be sorting things out within your home environment to make it more conducive for you. You could be, as I said, you may have to speak to certain people in your home environment in a way to move things forward. There's a great deal, it could manifest in a number of ways, but as I said, it could be purely energetic as well. Just see how it plays out for you. There's enthusiasm here, so I do feel that it's some sort of action which is required from you, but you need to approach it from an enthusiasm point of view. So, no fears, no anger, no rushing or forcing. This is steady, progressive action, but do it with joy, do it in an enthusiastic way, and that will set the course for the outcome, because then a positive outcome is coming, because this is the energy that you are projecting. Whatever you are projecting is what is going to come back to you at this time. Then we've got first house. Again, this is action coming in, because you've got the fire element desire here. First house is everything to do with the body. This is your physical body. This can, it can be your appearance as well. There may be something that you want to do, something that you want to actually initiate. You may want to change something on your appearance, or you may want to just do some self-care at this time. And this is to do with perhaps having a spa day, or just going for some nurturing or therapy or treatment. Whatever is right for you, it's all comes in under the first house. But it's also your hobbies, your personal hobbies and your interests, and the furthering of that. Okay, and it's also to do with your sort of what you're projecting. As I said, what you're projecting to others, what they're going to see when they see you. So because you've got bust independent here, I feel this is about you, being self-sufficient, not allowing codependency to come in any way, shape, or form. You can collaborate with others, and you may be in a partnership with in a love relationship or an actual physical partnership. This is about maintaining your sovereignty within that relationship, if you are in one. If you are on your own, then it's about making sure that you are maintaining your path, being pristine about that, and being sovereign, having an open heart, obviously, to welcome whatever is coming to you, but still maintaining your sovereignty no matter what. And with the first house, that is about that. But it is also about the path you are moving forward on, your personal independence. That's what comes in with the first house. So this is about having your own ideas and doing everything you can to move yourself forward in the direction which you are setting for yourself. So it's like when you set your sails and you adjust your sails as you move forward. It's always having you and yourself and your personal hobbies and interests and your personal path setting a course for that, always having that in mind, and being determined within that sphere. So just see how that comes in for you, and do it again with enthusiasm. Then we've got here fire element desire. This is a sort of a clearing of the decks. This can be a scorched earth policy, literally, with the fire element. So you could be really changing something at this time. I feel that for some of you, there may be a relocation of some sort coming in, because you've got fourth house roots here, and you've got the Mars card right underneath, plus inner wisdom. You may be needing to set a course for a new place or a new home, or something may occur which will initiate this in some way. Because this scorched earth policy, that's a very strong term, but it can literally be where you are putting the past behind you, and you're now clearing a field to start something new. You're planting new things. You really are getting rid of the old. The old is going, and now you are moving into a brand new space, or you are clearing up within yourself, which is what the 12th house is about as well. And it really is about moving forward. It can be a complete and utter turning point for you with this, or some sort of epiphany. Something comes down. It can be very quick energy, very fast moving. So something is coming for you very quickly here. And you've got Mars again, which is a fast moving energy. It wants to move quickly. It wants to move. It doesn't like to be frustrated or held back. So, and the fire element is echoing that again. So there's something that you want to do, something you want to initiate, or it may have come to you, and now you've got to move quickly and just jump into this new space. But there's a lot of clearing up, and you may have to collaborate with others in order to bring this about. It could be a personal project of yours, it could be something some ambition of yours which you're trying to push forward. But this is like a physical thing. This is a physical thing where you are moving into a new physical space. So whether you are doing something, a new health routine, which came up with the Coventina purification, it could be a new health routine or an exercise routine, or it could be literally a physical placement, a replacement of your physical body, where you are relocating or moving or changing something in your environment. But it comes wrapped up with like an epiphany and fast movement. That's what this energy brings in. But it's that enthusiasm, that fire has been lit, something gets lit, and it's like you're at the starting gate, ready to go. I'm going to bring this in here now. Also, something else I just want to mention with the 12th house, this can also be, if this is appropriate for you, this can also be twin flame related, the meeting of twin flames, or people that you have very strong karmic links with. So there could be some sort of transformation going on there, but this may involve letting go of the past. In other words, letting go of old cycles or past life things that may have cast a shadow, or that you have been dealing with. So I feel with the 12th house, there's a lot of things, as I said, going on in the background, underneath the surface, and you are letting go of a lot of cycles and things from the past life and this current life, experiences, programming to do with relationships. A specific relationship may be triggering this now at this time. So you're doing a lot of preparatory work. You need to clear out a lot of things. As I said, some of you are already doing this now. And this is give your encouragement card to say, keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You're doing a very good job. So it depends where you are. But this is about clearing up certain things, downloading all the information, and getting the galactic help or the angelic help that you need, higher self help. And the Pluto is the transformation. So things could be coming to the surface now to be dealt with. But as I said, it can also be very much twin flame related at this time, or a very significant person in your life which you have very strong karmic links, which may be sort of coming into your life now, or rising up, or something that has been hidden up until this point. It's something that could have been clandestine. So something that has been going on in the background that has not been known to anybody else other than yourself and this person. And there is a big change of cycles and purification of letting go of the things that have held you back, perhaps in other relationships, or, as I said, from past lives. Now, coming to this card, Void of Course, Moon Missing. So this is saying that at some point during the month, it may be the whole month, or it could be just a point in the month where the energies are saying, just wait, just I feel that you're getting ready. You're at the starting gates for something, that you're putting a lot of things in place here. You're actually getting things organized and ready. So that when you do get the final go-ahead, that trigger, then you'll be able to move forward quickly. But just, I feel possibly at the beginning of the month, maybe, this may cover a period of about a week or maybe longer. As I said, it may cover the full month. Just see how the energies are. But this is saying just wait. And I feel you will know what this prominent, what I've discussed here, whether it's twin flame or whether it's other projects you're busy with, or whether it's purging and ancestral cycles, family things, relocation, whatever it is, you will know what it's about. And this is just saying, just wait at the moment. That under the influence of this, the moon is between signs, and it's like a shadow period. It's a pause period where nothing happens. Things are not what they seem. So whatever it is that you are trying to, to head towards, move towards, there's a pause period with it. Things are not what they seem. So things are not as they look right now. There's other things going on in the background which you are not aware of. You do not have the full sight. You do not have the full picture at the moment. So allow that to unfold. Allow the universe to do what it needs to do. Just you get busy with your cycles, your changing, your transformations, your purifications, your relocations, or whatever it is that you're getting ready to do. Just keep on with that. Just keep steady with your actions, with your plot, your plan that you have. Just keep going. Do not initiate or do not launch anything big, or do not try to force anything at this time. Just keep going steadily in the direction that you are heading towards, and wait for the go ahead. I think you will get a trigger of some sort, and then you will know. But just while this energy is in play, it's like a waiting period. Just do not put energy into something that you do not want to manifest. Don't put energy into anything which is not what you want. Basically, that's what it is, because there are other factors happening, other things going on in the background that you are not aware of. You cannot see the full picture, so wait until you can, under the light of the moon, when it moves into its next phase, then you will be able to see what needs to be seen. But right now, just keep steady. Then here, just as an aside, I feel this is an overarching theme, and I feel this card has come up for you before. I seem to recall, Mawu, Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this it can be like a life purpose call, but it can also be daily things that you can do to lighten the load on Mother Earth, on Gaia, Nova Gaia. Do whatever you can. Small things. It can be recycling, it can be planting trees, it can be working in your garden, it can be planting plants if you live in a flat, have a balcony garden, growing things, whatever you can do. If you can contribute to a cause, whatever it may be, some sort of earth or environmentalism cause, just give of your time, of your energy, or whatever you can to help. Even if it's meditation, just sitting and imagining our earth completely refreshed, reborn, a beautiful, it is a beautiful planet. It's the jewel of the cosmos, but it needs some assistance to cleanse and rejuvenate and move forward. So there's a lot of things going on at the moment. So you can help just by meditating, by focusing on beautiful things, by appreciating beauty. Walk in nature. Do whatever you can to assist. Pick up rubbish. Go on beach walks and pick up rubbish. Whatever you can do. But as I said, it may be a profession or a life purpose, or it could be that your life purpose is coming online now, and there are aspects sort of coming to you now, things that you can do. And it's also about grounding. So this is about grounding yourself. And with all these things going on, especially when you've got a lot of 12th house energy, this can make you quite airy-fairy. This can make you really sort of go off and almost leave your body. So so just make sure that you are grounded. So spend time in nature. Walk on the earth with your feet. If you are by the sea, walk on the beach. Do everything you can to ground yourself, to hold the energy down, and then you will be able to move forward with strength when it is that you need to do that. Okay, Aries, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.